Foster's, Australian for Indiana University.
Here's someone who is developing responsibility.
And an elephantitis on his scrotum.
Frank's paper route is a way of earning a little spending money. It's
if that's
also
what you want to call it.
To Frank, especially when he sees the other fellas having fun.
Hey, it's that kid Frank who has a job and thinks he's an adult.
But he can't now. He has work to do. He has papers to deliver.
Yep, 7 years old and already consigned himself to a life of back-breaking labor.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that'll get you no
Frank
points in
will have to do his
Paperboy.
work better than that. Doing a job well is part of being responsible.
That's debatable. Oh shit, Rin Tin Tin, run!
There's a real dog. Just the kind Frank would like to have for his
Like
own.
any good German boy.
And there's Mr. Morgan who owns the dog.
Oh, God, he's no good Morgan
He
Freeman.
wants to talk to Frank
Actually, he
about
looks like
something.
Joe Pesci if he had
Mr.
elevator
Morgan is
shoes.
going to move to another town.
Under mysterious
So,
circumstances.
Frank will have to stop delivering the paper to him. He'll be here the
Hey,
rest of
Frankie
this week,
boy, you ever wanted
so
a
he
nice
wants to
leather
pay
jacket
Frank
like
for the
I got?
papers until Saturday. All right. You see, Frank is responsible for the money he collects.
Oh,
He thanks
God.
Mr. Morgan
It's like
and
writing
gives him
out
a receipt.
taxes for people.
Frank writes in his book the date to stop the paper, so he won't
Toilet
forget.
paper,
Having a
Mr.
paper route
Morgan's
is a lot more
house.
than just delivering papers. But Mr. Morgan has noticed how well Frank gets along with the dog.
Oh,
And
has
who
he
wouldn't
now?
get along with him? Frank thinks he's a first-rate
Yeah,
dog.
mein Führer. I mean,
Mr.
my
Morgan
father
says, of
would be
course,
pleased
he's
with him.
pedigreed. Isn't that something? And his name is Pal.
What?
That's right,
You
Pal.
named me a stupid
He's the
name?
kind of
You
dog who
suck as a
really is
human.
pal. Well, Frank has work to do. But just a minute. Mr. Morgan would like to know his name and address.
How long has he been delivering papers and now you
Now,
ask?
why do you suppose he wanted to know that?
Because it's something like a Lifetime movie?
That evening at home, Frank carefully counts the money he has collected.
Well,
because
how
it
does he
doesn't
do
all
that?
belong
He
to
can only
him.
get to 20
He knows
cents
how
before he's
important
all
it
out
is
of
to
fingers
keep
and
careful
toes.
accounts. He's responsible for the newspaper company's money.
Dear
And
God,
while
who
Dad
sired a
Gordon,
child
there's
with
something
him?
Frank wants to show Mother.
Oh, that explains a lot.
He has a new customer starting tomorrow. Obtaining new customers is part of Frank's job, too.
Otherwise, he has
Frank
to
thanks
break
his
the
father for the
kneecaps.
check. Dad will keep the money and take it to the bank tomorrow.
So you have to write a check for $1.35, huh? Oh, now those are some curtains.
Why?
All
it's
cardboard
Pal.
and everything.
Mr. Morgan brought him over.
Oh.
Dad, here's
Well, at least
Mr.
he's doing it in
Morgan
front
and
of the
his
parents, so it's
wonderful
not super creepy. Oh, yeah, this is the
Mr. Morgan has
1940s,
been
back when
noticing
you just
Frank.
wander into
dog. He
anybody's
thinks
house.
Frank would like a dog, and he'd like Frank to have Pal. Mr. Morgan is moving to another town and an apartment where
Again,
dogs
under
aren't
mysterious
allowed.
circumstances.
But Mother and Dad aren't sure. A dog
We
is a
don't need
lot of
another
work
bitch
and
in this house!
responsibility
I'm
for someone.
enough!
Feeding him, giving him water, seeing that he gets exercise. He'll
I
be
think
so
that
much
dog's on the
trouble.
verge of death
Can
now.
Frank be
Wouldn't be
expected
that
to take
long.
proper care of him? Well, Mr. Morgan thinks he can do it. And
Yeah, I'll
so
just
does
leave you the
Frank.
dog. Yeah, nothing suspicious here. And hey, if the
But
police
Dad's
come around
being
asking
very
some dumb
cautious.
questions, don't worry about
He's
it. It's
agreed
cool.
to let Pal stay until he's sure that Frank can manage this new responsibility.
Did Frank's parents
So Dad
sire
offers a
him when
plan.
they were like, oh, I don't
Let
know,
Frank keep
80?
Pal until Saturday and show how well he can take care of him. But if
Hopefully
this
as
week
good as
doesn't
Dad
work
takes
out,
care of the
then
summer
Mr.
weight
Morgan
oil
will
in
have
his
to make
hair.
other plans for Pal.
I will say this for Mother's dress. It can definitely double as a nice
So
tablecloth.
Frank has an opportunity to show that he can be
Oh,
responsible.
he'll fail at it by Tuesday. Too bad it's Monday night.
But now Mr. Morgan must go and leave Pal to his new master. Let's hope he never has to take Pal back.
I need you, Master! No! Oh, you're already ignoring the
Dad wants
dog,
to be sure
huh?
Frank
Just like
understands
how I
that
ignored you when you were born.
Frank may keep
What's your
Pal
name
until
again? I
Saturday,
forgot.
But there are many things he'll have to do if he wants to keep Pal for good. Pal will have to have food.
And you
and
gotta give him
water.
a gingham
He'll
shirt
need
just like you got,
exercise morning
Frank.
and evening. He must be trained to obey, to know that Frank is now his master.
You have to
Of
break
course,
him like you do a
Frank can't neglect
horse.
his other responsibilities, his paper route, his schoolwork, his regular jobs around
Good God,
home,
does this
such
kid
as
even have
cleaning
time
up
to
his
play
own room,
anything,
carrying
including
out
with
tin
himself?
cans on Mondays. Tin cans, Monday. Frank must start right away showing that he can be responsible.
I mean, why bother?
He'll
You
have quite
just
a
got
lot
a
of work
dog.
to do,
Let's fuck it
but
up royally
Pal's
right
worth
off
it,
the
isn't
bat.
he? So the next day is a busy day for Frank. Pal gets his exercise
Well, that's a
on the paper
definite
route.
role
But
reversal.
Frank has to deliver his papers and at the same time...
Oh, yeah, why don't you get a
Uh-oh.
leash for the damn thing? You had one earlier.
Yes, Frank has to keep his eyes on Pal, too.
Yes, mangy mutt. The Fuhrer will
But
not
here's a
mean
good
father
time
will
to
not
start
be
training
pleased.
Pal. Show him who's boss. Maybe keep him on a leash.
How about actually neutering him? I mean, dog is ready to
Delivering
go.
papers with a big dog on a leash can be pretty tiring.
Especially when you already got a big sack yourself.
And by the time he reaches the end of the route, there goes the last paper, though.
Oh, he's
All
burned out
through.
worse than Max Scherzer after 9
Here's
innings.
another paper. Why, where does it belong? Did Frank miss someone?
How could it be? Frank is perfect.
Oh, that new customer. Frank forgot about that completely.
Aw,
And it's
hell.
partly
Life
Pal's
is
fault for
going
making
downhill
so much trouble.
already.
Well, nothing to do now but go back. Waste half an hour delivering that one paper.
Good God,
What's
what is he
more,
giving all the
Frank needs
newspapers
that
across
half
the
an
counties
hour.
of
He didn't
Kansas?
get time to straighten his room this morning. No, things don't look very good for Frank. He just can't keep up all his responsibilities.
Time to turn to booze and cocaine.
And so late that evening, after Frank has finally finished his work for the day, he has a good talk with his dad.
Oh,
Dad is
yeah,
happy that
because
Frank
that's
has a
how you
chance
want to
to
end the
earn such a
day.
fine dog, and pleased with Frank's work so far. But with so much to do, Frank must plan his time.
Frank is going to develop a new plan.
Sometimes a new
called
responsibility means
alcoholism.
you must make choices. Frank may have to leave Pal at home while he goes on the paper route, and then exercise him later in the evening. He may have to use the leash with Pal, and train him to obey.
Just like I used on your mother.
But just a
I
little
use that leash
planning,
real
just
well.
a determination to take care of all his responsibilities will clear up Frank's worries. He may
Yeah,
have to
because
work
Dad knows how
hard,
to
but
manage
he's determined
everything.
to
Look
do
how
it,
he's managed
so
the
he'll be
wall
able to
decor.
keep Pal. That's what
Jesus,
Frank's
it's
going to
bland.
do. And he'll start by getting a good night's sleep.
Yep, going to bed at 6:30. That'll get
And
you
so
ready
for
to
the
go.
next few days, Frank keeps busy with his paper route, his home and school
Oh,
responsibilities,
God, he reminds me of Moral
and his
Laurel.
pal. Part of it is
There,
hard
we're going to
work,
have
and
fun
part
now.
of it is
Go.
good fun.
Jesus, God, this
But
dog.
Frank does his best. For almost a whole week, Frank keeps up his responsibilities. He has done his jobs, all of them,
Fuck
and he's done
this.
them well.
I can't even smile anymore.
And so on Saturday, Frank feels pretty sure he'll be able to keep
It's a
his pal.
dog. You don't need to brush it like a horse.
Is that Mr. Morgan now?
Ready to take this damn animal back? I'm done.
Yes, it is.
Well, that's a real shame I gotta leave this
Pal has
town
been
and
in
leave this
Frank's
good
care
dog
now
to this
for
good
a
old
week.
boy, but I'm pretty
And
sure
there's
y'all be
one
fine.
thing Mr. Morgan wants to know.
How
May
traumatized
Frank
is the
keep
dog?
Pal? What do you think? Has
I don't
Frank
really
shown
think
that
the
he
dog
can
should
be
hang around.
responsible?
Should dig out
Let's
for
think
freedom.
back. On his paper route, Frank has carried out his responsibility
Good
to
God, this
deliver
poor
each
kid
paper
is living
where it
out
should go,
Groundhog Day.
to keep his accounts accurately and to take good care of the money he collects.
I didn't even think
He
they
has
made
carried out his
tab collars that
responsibility to
wide
give
back
Pal
then.
Food and water, to see that he gets plenty of exercise,
Oh boy, oh boy, oh
and
boy.
to teach him to be obedient. And Frank has shown
Hey
that he can
Frank,
do
does any of
these
those
things
books that
and
you
still
have
keep
carrying
up with his
around gonna
schoolwork
teach you how to make
and
a
his
proper curtain for your
responsibilities around the
door?
house?
Instead of that cardboard piece of shit?
All this has taken planning and determination. But
Yes,
Frank has
you must
managed
train
very
your
well.
kid like you
So,
do your dog.
Of course he may keep Pal.
Ah,
Mother and Dad have
Franklin
agreed.
Delano Roosevelt and Drag
Here's
approves.
something else for Frank. What does the paper say?
You're an idiot.
Oh, it's
Congratulations.
Pal's pedigree. Do you see, Pal?
Oh, you didn't think he was a purebred German Shepherd?
The
Only the
pedigree
best
papers
for
belong
this
to Frank
family.
now. And so does Pal.
It's so great to be with you. You got any peanut butter? I like peanut butter. Ah, Cornet. Still messing with my childhood since 1932.